I wanted to say that I already have your grades, so we can check them up. So you actually did pretty well in your exam. The only section that you were struggling with was reading, right? Reading, and I have your notes. Let's see. Okay, so these were the scores that you got in your exam. Let's see. Okay, so in the grammar part, you actually had a pretty good score. 95 was the average. So everything was 100 except the first grammar part. But 95, I think it's a pretty good one. Then reading is the one that you're struggling with. The second reading, right? The first one was the one that lowered your score, 63 in the reading section. We're gonna continue to practice reading. Vocabulary was good, 88. In the second, well, the first vocabulary you were struggling a bit. And listening was actually perfect. You got 100. So the only thing I see is reading, right? That we still need to work. And these are your grades for the module. So your average is 90. Here it is. And these are the ones, by the way. So your final test, you got 87. These are the assignments. I extracted it from the platform. And these are what we work in class, the final test and your average.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about your grades?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So yeah. Okay then. So let's continue working on this unit. Let's see. Where?
Ahí está.
Yes, here we are. Okay, so we were working on this. Yesterday we saw the past continuous and the simple past together. Today we're gonna see modals of permission that we kind of already saw, que casi ya lo vimos, modals of permission, so it's gonna be quite easy for you. And then these comparisons, que también está bastante fácil. Creo que los primeros módulos, las primeras unidades de los primeros módulos, they're always easy. So let's see what we have. Okay. Can you please read the instructions here?
Yes. Nick continues to talk with the receptionist. He's still trying to find Jackie Baker.
Okay. So Nick is describing Jackie Baker to the receptionist. What do you think Nick might say?
She has long, long black hair.
Okay, probably. Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
So, Nick, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yes, maybe. Could I speak to someone else at Kicks?
Excuse me.
Kicks Shoes? May I speak to someone else at Kicks Shoes? You know, Kicks Shoes, the new startup company?
Sorry, Nick, but there's no Kick Shoes here either. In fact, I'd never even heard of them before today.
I don't understand. You mean they don't have an office here?
No, I'm afraid not. But cheer up. Things can be as bad as they seem.
No?
Maybe you could describe this Jackie Baker to me.
Great, thanks. She's about as tall as you are. She's got long black hair. She wears glasses. She was wearing a blue suit when I met her here. She looked like a serious executive.
And she's got blue eyes.
Yes, do you know her?
Sketch artist on a cop show? Sorry, I didn't mean to get your hopes up. I don't know her at all.
Okay. So yeah, Nick is trying to find Jackie. And what does the receptionist say? What does she say to Nick?
Can you do a sketch art for me or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure if she asks him to do a sketch art. She says, I was trying to help, right? Like a sketch artist. So she was trying to act like she was a sketch artist. And that's why she says, does she have blue eyes when they are describing Jackie?
No te entendí nada de lo que dijiste, perdón.
Okay, so I'm saying, a sketch artist, ¿sabes qué es un sketch artist?
Un dibujo,
Exacto, un artista de dibujo.
retrato hablado, algo así.
Yes, exacto. Entonces, ella no le pide a Nick que haga un retrato, ¿verdad? Ella dice, te estaba tratando de ayudar como si fuera un artista que hace retrato. Y por eso tal vez te confundiste, pero eso es lo que la recepcionista le dice. No le pide que haga un retrato, solo que le describa. Okay, so that's it. And what does Nick find out? What does he find out?
He found that Jackie Baker it wasn't working in the Wower building, and
Yes,
the kick shoes never exist in
yes,
in the building too.
Yeah. They never existed, right, in the building. Yes, so that is it. What does Nick find out about Kick's shoes?
Kick shoes never had an office in this building.
Yeah. How does Nick describe Jackie Baker?
She has black hair, glasses, and was wearing a business suit.
Okay. How well does this receptionist know Jackie Baker?
She doesn't know her at all.
Exactly, she doesn't know it at all. Okay. Okay. So yes, you were right. You were right. Now, in some parts, for example, Nick is trying to ask for permission, right? I remember that in the previous one too, when Nick arrives, he's like, can I see your report? So can I see your, I don't know, your notebook, whatever it is where they have the names of the offices? So he asks for permission, right? Let's see some other examples here.
For you?
Yes, maybe. Could I speak to someone else at Kicks?
Right, so he's asking for permission to speak with somebody else at Kicks. And he says, Could I speak to someone else at Nick's? At Kicks, sorry. So he's using a modal verb, right? Could, to ask for permission. ¿Podría hablar con alguien? Can I speak or could I speak to someone?
Excuse me.
And
May I
then he says, may I speak to someone else at Kick Shoes? So he uses other modal. He uses may, right? Do you remember those modals?
Yes.
What does may mean?
Es más formal que could.
Ajá, es más formal que could. And what does it mean?
¿Puedo?
Yes, exactly. It means puedo. So those are the modals that we're gonna see, but we actually already saw them. So let's see what we have. These are modals of permission. I remember we saw them under the name of modals of requests. It's exactly the same. A request, un pedido, or a permission. Para pedir permiso. So request or permission, the same. So let's see what we have. Okay, remember, we're gonna see these three modals. May, could, and can. Okay, may, could, and can. Now the three of them are modal verbs. Los tres son modales. Son igual que will, que should. I don't know. Maybe hay otros. Will, should, it's the same. Y como son iguales, la estructura es exactamente la misma. La regla de todo es que siempre es una forma básica, right? They say, I can see, I can speak, can I speak? So siempre está la forma básica, ¿verdad? No utilizo un gerund, no digo speaking, tampoco le pongo to con el infinitivo, no digo I can to see. It's always gonna be the base form, right? La forma básica. Y esto aplica para todos los modales, como can, may, should, will, ¿verdad? That is one thing. And we use these three, may, can, and could. De los tres, may, habíamos dicho, tú ya me dijiste esto, es más formal. Could es amable. Y can es un poco más informal, usualmente con amigos. So, digamos, formal, polite, amable, and informal, we could say. So may is more formal than could and can. Can is the least formal, es el menos formal, el más informal. Okay, so may, could, and can. Now, usually when we ask for permission, cuando pedimos permiso, we do it in the form of a question, right? We ask questions. Can I do this? Can I go to the bathroom? Can I open the window? Can I get in your car? Can I use your pencil? So we always ask in the form of questions. Pedimos en la forma de pregunta. And that is the structure. The structure is the same. La estructura es la misma para todos, right? We have the modal verb, may, could, can, subject, I, and the base form of the verb. May I speak? Could I speak? Can I speak? Always the same.
Cuando es tercera persona, el verbo cambia igual, ¿no? Con la S.
No. ¿Cómo? ¿Así? Can she speaks?
Ajá. No.
Okay. No. ¿Por qué? Porque es la forma básica, right? The base form. Sin conjugar. No importa qué pronombre sea acá, siempre es igual, la forma básica.
Ah, ok.
Always.
¿Cuándo era que se utilizaba el gerund?
El gerund tiene varios usos. El principal era cuando hablamos de una acción en la oración, ¿verdad? Si tu sujeto es un verbo, entonces tiene que ser un gerund. Por ejemplo, speaking to Jackie Jackie is important. So, hablar con Jackie es importante para mí. En esta oración, el sujeto, ¿cuál es el sujeto?
Speak.
Exacto, speaking to Jackie, todo eso, ¿verdad? Ese es el subject. Sujeto, ¿qué es importante para mí? Speaking to Jackie. Entonces, como nuestro sujeto tiene un verbo que es una acción, hablar con Jackie, por eso estoy usando ing, ¿verdad? Porque este es el verbo, is es el verbo, entonces el sujeto es speaking to Jackie. Este no es un verbo, es un gerund, por eso es el sujeto, es un gerund. ¿Ok? Así
Okay.
se usaba los gerunds, ese es el uso principal. So these modals of permission, that's basically it. Sometimes we use the word please to ask for permission. We say, la palabra please puede ir en muchos lugares. Puede ir al principio, lo vamos a escribir acá. Right, so we can say, please, can I talk to somebody? Can I speak with someone? So puede ir al principio, please, can I speak with someone at Kicks? Puede ir al medio, can I please speak to someone at Kicks? O puede ir también al final. Can I speak to someone at Kicks, please? So no importa dónde vaya, solo lo hace más formal, right? Please, can I speak to someone at Kicks? Can I please speak with someone at Kicks? Or can I speak to someone at Kicks, please?
¿Se puede usar el with igual que el to? O sea, ¿es indiferente? Podríamos utilizar acá en donde pusiste tú también, en vez de tú, with. ¿O cuándo se usa el with y cuándo el to?
En general no son lo mismo, ¿verdad? With es con y to es para o a. Pero con estos verbos como speak, talk, se pueden usar con los dos. You can say, I need to talk to you. Necesito hablarte. I need to talk to you. Or I need to talk with you. Necesito hablar contigo. No problem.
Ya, ok.
Con los verbos esos, speak and talk. Yeah. Both are the same. Then, to answer these questions, cuando nos hacen una pregunta de esas, to answer them, we can say something like, yes, sure, para sonar amable, certainly, of course, go ahead, no problem, I don't mind, for sure, que está muy de moda. So you can say all of those. Could I ask you a question? Yes, of course, sure, why not? También se puede decir why not, ¿por qué no? Why not? Ok, podemos usar también respuestas cortas con may o can. Podemos decir, could I look at the directory? Yes, you can. Sí puedes. Or yes, you may. Sí puedes. Pero no lo usamos con could. El could no se utiliza para respuestas cortas. En realidad sí se puede usar, no es que no se puede. Se puede, pero no es muy común. Mejor decir can or may, if you're gonna use it. So, can I do this? Yes, you can. Or yes, you may. May I do this? Yes, you may. So you just answer with one of those words. Okay? Any questions so far?
Ok.
Now, the only thing, la única cosa, and I think we already saw it too. Do you remember what do you mind means? Do you mind?
No.
Okay. So, do you mind significa te importaría o te importa? Do you mind? ¿Verdad? ¿Te acuerdas? So, ¿te importaría o te importa? Ahora, en este caso, la anterior vez vimos con un gerund, ¿verdad? do you mind lending me, or do you mind, yes, lending me your keys? ¿Te importaría prestarme tus llaves? Do you mind lending me your keys? Entonces, esta era una forma que ya vimos la anterior vez. Lo usábamos do you mind con un gerund, ¿verdad? Do you mind lending me con un gerund. Ahora hay otra forma, que es la que está aquí. También podemos usarlo con la palabra if, que significa sí. Y esto es igual que en español. Por ejemplo, en español decimos, ¿te importaría si uso tu carro? ¿Te importaría si uso tu carro? En inglés es lo mismo. Do you mind if I use your car? ¿Te importaría si yo uso tu carro? La única diferencia sería con el español, que en español podemos omitir el I, ¿verdad? Podemos decir, ¿te importaría si uso? Pero en inglés no, tiene que ser siempre con I. So, do you mind if I use your car? Do you mind if I take a look? Do you mind if I close the window? Do you mind if I take something borrowed? So, siempre con if I. Do you mind if I? ¿Importaría si yo? Okay. And then you just need a normal verb. Do you mind if I see something? Do you mind if I take a look? So we just use. Okay. If significa sí en la forma condicional. Si uso tu carro, si le echo un vistazo, if I take a look.
Y si fuera con he o she, el verbo ¿cómo sería?
Se conjuga. Entonces, si fuera, do you mind if she goes with me?
Okay.
¿Me importaría si va conmigo? Se conjuga. Normal, if she goes.
En el caso de do you mind sí se conjuga, pero en el caso de could y de can no se conjuga, ¿no?
Exacto, porque si te das cuenta, estos son modales, ¿verdad? These are modals. Can, could, may. Este do you mind no es un modal. Es una forma de hacer una pregunta. Es una pregunta en realidad, por eso tiene el do, ¿verdad? Do you mind? Como, do you think that she can go with me? Or, do you mind? Do you think? Do you care? También a veces dicen, do you care if she goes with me? Entonces, es solo una forma de hacer preguntas. Do you mind if?
Y la respuesta puede ser yes, I do o no.
Ok, no, no podría ser I do. Si dijeras, creo que hablamos de esto, ¿verdad? La respuesta es lo contrario. Si dices solamente yes, no hay problema. Sí, se entiende. Do you mind if I use your car? Yes, of course. Es como sí, adelante. Pero si dijeras yes, I do, aquí estaría diciendo I do mind, que significa sí me importaría. Entonces, esto significa que más bien no quieres que la persona haga eso. So, sí me importaría significa no, por favor no hagas eso. ¿Verdad?
Ujú. Entonces, ¿cómo se respondería?
Entonces, en general, para responder, la forma más natural, usar uno de estos. Yes, sure, of course, go ahead, certainly, no problem. Uno de esos,
Ok.
¿verdad? Y si quieres decir no, solamente dices, I would prefer not. Preferiría que no. O, I'm sorry, I can't do this. Entonces, just like that. La verdad es que honestamente, por ejemplo, estas respuestas cortas, yes, you may, yes, you can, short answers, no se utilizan tanto. Con los modales no se utilizan mucho, tampoco con las preguntas así, yes, no questions. Es más natural decir yes, no o alguno de estos.
Ok.
Okay, so just use one of those. Ese es el do you mind. Do you mind if, y luego una oración normal. Do you mind if she goes, if I go? Siempre. Aquí hay otra forma de responder. Por ejemplo, si te dicen, do you mind if I use your car? Y no te importaría, puedes decir not at all. Para nada, puedes usar. Do you mind if I look at that? Not at all. Have a look. Para nada, echa un vistazo. Pero también podemos responder a do you mind question con estos, ¿verdad? Sure, go ahead, y los que están acá. No hay problema. So those are ways to.
No, I don't.
When we say no, we usually apologize or give a reason. Esto ya depende de la persona. Disculparse o dar una razón por qué no podemos, para ser más amables. So sorry, Nick, but there is no kicks here either. So she's explaining, ¿verdad? May I speak to someone else at Nick, at Kicks? Ni siquiera dice no, solamente dice sorry. Ya se entiende que es no. Sorry, Nick, but there's no Kicks here either. So those are these modals of permission. May, could, and can. And do you mind es una manera de hacer preguntas, no es un modal. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Okay, so we have to complete a conversation between the receptionist and Nick with these phrases here. So we know Nick, the receptionist says, so Nick, is there be anything else I can do for you? So what does Nick say?
Yes, baby. Could I? Someone else at Kiss Choose? You know, Kiss Choose,
Exactly,
the new
speak to someone.
startup company. Ah, no. Sí, es esta, la E, ¿no? Speak to someone else at Kiss.
Yes. Y- Pero porque después de could I necesitas un verbo, ¿verdad? No puedes decir directamente someone, could I someone. Tienes
Yes.
que... Okay. Excuse me, says the receptionist.
Kiss Choose, may I speak to someone else?
Yes. Okay. And the receptionist says, sorry, Nick, but there's no kick shoes either. In fact,
In fact, I never even heard of them before today.
yeah. And Nick says,
I don't understand. You mean they don't have an office here?
exactly. And the receptionist,
No, I'm afraid not, but cheer up. Things, anything, she can be as bad as they seem.
exactly. Things can be as bad as they seem. Yes. So this is another way to respond, right? I'm afraid not. Me temo que no. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. Let's see what we have to practice in here. Okay. So we have to complete the dialogues. So you tell me how I do it. Carla says,
Could I?
exactly. Please read the whole sentence.
Could I please speak to Antonio Vega?
Okay, Vin says, just a minute, please. What about the second?
Can my son see? This?
Sis?
Con la pregunta no, ¿no?
Aunque fuera respuesta, si ves un modal, siempre es la forma básica, ¿verdad?
Ok.
En respuesta sería my son can see, igual la forma básica, ¿verdad? Mi hijo puede ver, my son can see.
Ok.
Yes. Can my son see the doctor? The third one,
Do you mind if
article unit 8. Yes, the fourth one,
could I borrow your pen for a minute? Of course you can.
yes. You can keep it for as long as you want. Look at this structure. This is what we're gonna do next. As long as you want. ¿Sabes qué significa?
Por el tiempo que quieras o algo así.
Y sí, exacto, el tiempo que quieras. Literalmente sería tan largo como quieras. Pero y sí. What about this one here? Do you mind if I change my appointment?
Yes, I mind.
Are you sure with do you mind? Yes, I mind.
Do you mind? A ver, ¿cuáles eran las otras opciones? Ah, not at all, ¿no?
No, ¿verdad? Si te preguntan, ¿te importaría? And you say, yes, I mind. Sí me importa. It means that no, right? But if you say not at all,
Yeah.
yeah. What about 6?
May I please use the phone?
Exactly. Sure, just dial 9 first. This one here, 7.
Could I come in?
Exactly. Of course. And do you mind if I sit here?
Sorry. But someone...
Okay, sorry, but someone is already sitting. Okay, nice. Well done. So what do you think? Do you have any questions about those models?
Not at all.
Okay, nice. Not at all. Okay. Now the next thing is actually quite interesting and quite easy too. Let's listen to what Nick said in the beginning. He has 2 examples for this, what we're gonna see right now. So Nick said, where is Nick? Here. Okay.
Things can be as bad as they seem.
No?
Maybe you could describe this Jackie Baker to me.
Great, thanks. She's about as tall as you
Okay,
are.
so first thing, Nick says, she is about as tall as you are. What do you think that means?
Ella es tan alta como tú.
Exacto. As tall as you significa as. El primero es tan alta. El adjetivo es tall. Y as you, como tú. As tall as you. Tan alta como tú. And the receptionist also used this structure. She says,
But cheer up. Things can be as
so
bad
she
as they
says,
seem.
things can be as bad as they seem. What does that mean?
Que las cosas no pueden estar más mal de lo que parecen.
Más mal, as bad as.
No pueden ser peor de lo que parecen o algo así.
Peor sería worse, right?
Ajá.
As bad as significa tan mal como parecen. As bad as they seem. Tan mal como.
Ah,
And that's what we're gonna see. Vamos a ver esa estructura de as, adjetivo y otro as. As, adjetivo y otro as. Ahora, si te das cuenta, se utilizan para comparar, ¿verdad? Por ejemplo, acá Nick, when he says, she's as tall as you are, about as tall as you are, he's comparing, right, the receptionist with Jackie. Está comparando a la recepcionista con Jackie. So we use it to compare things, para comparar. Let's see. We're going to see with this. Okay. So we use this structure. Utilizamos esta estructura when we want to compare two things that are equal in some way. Dos cosas que son iguales o que quizá no son iguales de alguna manera. So that's why we have equal or not, maybe not. For example, Sam and Dan are equally tall, right? They are equally tall, son igual de altos. They are equally tall. Sam and Dan, they are equally tall. So, como son iguales de alguna manera, we can compare them using this as structure. Para ello vamos a necesitar as primero, so we can say Sam is as, so aquí está nuestro primer as, que significa tan en español. Sam es tan, and then we need an adjective. Necesitamos un adjetivo. Entonces, como estamos comparando su altura, nuestro adjetivo va a ser alto, right? So Sam is as tall, tan alto, as tall as Dan. So we are comparing. Estamos comparando la altura de Sam con la altura de Dan. And since they are the same, como son iguales, podemos usar esta estructura. As tall as Dan. Ahora, si te fijas, el primer as significa tan. El adjetivo es el adjetivo nomás, tan alto. Y el segundo no significa tan, significa como en español. Tan alto como Dan. Okay. As tall as Dan. Usualmente se lo utiliza con el verbo to be, pero no necesariamente. Podemos decir, Sam is as tall as Dan. Sam is as crazy as Dan. Sam is as, as thin as Dan. So we can use any adjective, cualquier adjetivo que queramos para describirlos.
Okay.
Y también podemos decir lo opuesto. ¿Qué pasa si no son iguales? Por ejemplo, en este caso, right? Tom and Sam, they are not the same in height. No son iguales en altura. What can we say? ¿Qué crees que podríamos decir?
Tom is not as tall as Sam.
Exactly. Tom is not as tall as Sam. So, lo mismo que dijimos hace un rato, Tom is as tall as Sam, pero su negación. Entonces, la negación del verbo to be. He is not as tall as Sam. No es tan alto como Sam. Tan alto como Sam. So that is it. Basically, that's everything that we have. Tom is not as tall as Sam. Okay? Now, for example, Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse, tall. How can you compare them? What would you say?
Minnie Mouse is as tall as Mickey Mouse.
Exactly. Minnie Mouse is as tall as Mickey Mouse. What about these two? This is Goofy and this is Mickey Mouse.
Goofy is as tall. No. Goofy is not as tall as Mickey Mouse. No.
Exactly.
Es al revés, ¿no? Mickey Mouse, bueno,
Pueden ser los dos. No hay problema.
Okay.
So yeah, pero sí sería mejor si dices, por ejemplo, Goofy is not as short as Mickey Mouse, right?
Okay.
Mickey Mouse is not as tall as Goofy. What about this? This is tiger and this is goof.
Tiger
Okay.
is tall and funny. Tiger is as funny as Goofy.
Exactly. Tiger is as funny as goofy. What about this? We're talking about beautiful.
Cinderella is as beautiful as Snow White.
Exactly. This is beautiful as Snow White. And what about these two? This is Merlin and this is Arthur. And they are wise.
What is the meaning of wise?
Wise means sabio, with knowledge, knowledgeable, con conocimientos.
Okay. Arthur is not or isn't as wise as Merlin.
Excellent. Yes, Arthur is not as wise as Merlin. Now this is Mickey Mouse versus Winnie the Pooh and friendly.
Mickey Mouse is as friendly as Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, exactly. It's quite easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of practicing, why don't we do something that's going to help your speaking? Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you some things and you will tell me if you agree or disagree. ¿Sabes qué significan estos verbos? Agree and disagree?
Yes.
What does it mean?
Acuerdo o desacuerdo.
Exact. So for example, if I say indoor activities are as fun as outdoor activities, do you agree or disagree?
Disagree.
You disagree, okay, why?
Because the outdoor activities outdoor activities is funnier
Okay.
than indoor activities.
Okay, so yes, outdoor activities are more fun than indoor activities. Funny es chistoso, ¿verdad? O divertido. Fun también es divertido, pero se utiliza no para personas, sino para cosas. Por ejemplo, aquí de una actividad utilizamos fun. Y podrías decir funner, pero suena mejor more fun.
Okay.
Okay, but why do you think that outdoor activities are more fun?
Because I don't know. Because it's how do you say aire libre?
Outdoor. De hecho, outdoor es aire libre. Yeah. You can say because it's outdoor, porque es al aire libre, or I don't know, think of something else. Why? Why are they more fun?
I don't know, because I like more the outdoor activities.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay. If you're gonna take, for example, the TOEFL test, you're gonna have this type of questions both in the speaking and in the writing. And you're gonna have to choose one of the options and explain why. And you need to try to make up something. So think about one reason. So why would they be? Even if you don't think, quizá tal vez tú no piensas eso, no tienes una opinión, pero piensa qué podría decir alguien que prefiere outdoor activities. Maybe that you're connected with the environment, right? That you're connected with nature, that you can do more things, and you can give examples. Tú me puedes dar ejemplos, me puedes decir, for example, you can play sports, you can do this, and so on. Okay, trata de responder justificando lo más que puedas.
Okay.
So what about this one here? Angelina Jolie is not as beautiful as Penelope Cruz. Do you know that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you agree or disagree with this claim?
Disagree.
And why?
Because Angelina Jolie is a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Is tall, is skinny. She has a beautiful eyes, nice smile.
Okay, good. Very good. So yeah, she is. Perfect. Now, what do you think about this? Women are as smart as men. Are they? Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree
Okay, so why do you disagree?
because the women are more smart
Okay,
than men.
we are smarter, right, than men. Smart. Okay, and why do you think so? Why do you think we're smarter than men?
Because we can do two things. We can do two things at time. ¿Cómo se dice a la vez?
Exactly, yes. We can do two things at the same time or simultaneously, al mismo tiempo, same time. You know, there's a word for that. We can multitask.
Mm.
Yes, that's right. Can you give me an example maybe of two things that we do at the same time?
We can cook. We can cook and at the same time we can do homework with the kids.
Okay, great. So yes, you can cook and you can do homework with kids at the same time. Perfect. All right. What about this? Men are as jealous as women. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Okay, why do you disagree?
Because I think the women are more jealous than men.
Okay. So can you give me an example maybe?
The women are the woman can be angry when the men watch other girl.
Okay, good. So yes, women can be angry when men watch other girls. Yes. We don't use da, no usamos da porque estamos hablando de las mujeres en general. Entonces, a pesar que en español se dice las mujeres, en inglés si es en general solamente es women. So women, yes, get angry. Okay.
La pronunciación de women creo que varía, ¿no? Pues no recuerdo bien cuándo se dice woman y cuándo women.
Exacto. So woman es singular, woman, como si fuera una U.
Woman.
And when it's plural, it's women. Cuando es plural. Women and women.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes. Women and women. Okay, what do you think about this? Cats are not as intelligent as dogs. Do you agree or disagree with that?
I agree.
You agree. Okay, why do you think dogs are smart?
Because dog respond when you call him.
Yeah, dogs respond when you call them. Yes,
Them, yes.
exactly. Although, you can actually, se dice, ¿verdad? Que debemos usar el pronombre it para perros, si es singular, pero sí se puede usar también him or her. Se puede usar y lo usan bastante para. Dicen que es muy despectivo usar it.
Okay.
So they say that. So love is as powerful as hate. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Okay, why do you agree?
Because the people can do everything for love.
Okay. All right, so people can do everything for love. Can you give me an example of things that people can do for love? Extreme things that people can do.
For example, a father or a mother can give his life for her son or for their son.
Yes, exactly. So a father or a mother, a parent can give his or her, o podrías decir their own life for their son or for their son. Yes, that's right. Okay, what do you think about this? Is smoking as harmful as drinking?
Smoking. Harmful es peligroso. Dañino. ¿Qué es
Dañino,
harmful?
dañino.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, why?
Because smoking has dangerous elements for the health. Smoking is unhealthy.
Exactly, yes, muy bien. Y buen uso de los germs, ¿verdad? Ahí estás diciendo smoking, porque es tu sujeto, ¿verdad? Muy bien. Smoking is unhealthy, smoking has harmful elements to it, so yes. Muy bien. And the last one, what do you think about this? Reading a book is as enjoyable as listening to music.
I disagree.
Okay, why do you disagree?
Because listening to music is more funnier.
Okay.
No, funny, no? It's more funny.
It's more fun.
It's more fun.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yes, listening to music is more fun. Okay. Algo que se me ocurre ahora, por ejemplo, a veces también con esta estructura as, enjoyable as, se utiliza mucho la palabra just. Y esto es cuando quieres enfatizar que dos cosas son iguales. Por ejemplo, si alguien te dice, si tú prefieres o te gusta leer libros y alguien te dice, no, I think that listening to music is better than reading books. Es mejor que leer libros. And you can say, no, you're wrong. Reading a book is just as enjoyable as listening to music. Que significa es igual se disfruta igual. Entonces estás enfatizando más. Si quieres enfatizar que son iguales, puedes decir is just as enjoyable.
Okay.
Okay. So, what do you think? Tell me if you have any questions about anything we've done today. It could be as and as, or modals, or anything at all. What do you think?
No, I don't have question for now.
You don't have questions? Okay. So I'm gonna assign you these modals of permission 2 that we didn't do, and this grammar, and probably some reading. Okay? For
Okay.
tomorrow. Only that.
Hoy no pude terminar las tareas. Me
Okay.
faltó tiempo.
And it wasn't that long, no era tan larga, ¿verdad?
No, hice como 2. Lo que pasa es que me senté tarde a hacer. Y también quería hacerte una consulta, Andrea. A partir del 4 de abril, tengo unos cursos que duran 3 días por semana. Y son de hasta las 9:30. No sé si podríamos hacerlo de 9:30 en adelante o ya es muy tarde para vos.
No, está bien, no hay problema. 9:30, 10:30 está bien. Es okay.
Ya, entonces te confirmo qué días exactamente va a ser la próxima semana, por favor.
Ya está bien, me avisas, no hay problema.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Ahora, sobre tu tarea, lo que pasa es que, mira, si no haces la tarea, bajan las notas, ¿verdad? Porque se califica como 0 automáticamente. Y no, tampoco te conviene que bajen tus notas, porque eso sí te afecta como la anterior vez, ¿verdad? Y luego te van a querer dar horas extras también. Así que tienes que tratar de hacerlas. You have to try to do it. Te las puedo reasignar, pero última vez, ¿ok? Trata de hacerlas un poco más temprano.
Ya, porfa.
Okay, don't worry. So, okay, Viviana. Then please, before you go, don't forget the daily salary.
Ok.
Okay. So, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Thank you, Andrea. See you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye bye.